12 kilos in 12 weeks. That's just 3 months. And it all started with a single breakfast that takes less time than a TV commercial. Exactly 3 minutes. Every single morning. But after those 3 months, the scale is no longer your enemy. The belly fat that kept building up for years for no apparent reason suddenly disappears. And those old clothes you thought you'd never wear again suddenly fit like a glove. I want to be completely honest with you. I wasn't the one who lost those 12 kilos. This is the story of a member of our community, a 58-year-old woman named Marisol from Puebla, Mexico. Ever since the onset of menopause, she battled her weight for 8 long years. Her weight went from 62 to 74 kilos. Even though she was eating healthy, she tried everything. Counting calories, starving herself, green smoothies, and walking 40 minutes every day. The bitter result was always the same. Lose 2 kilos, gain 3 back. When her doctor finally wanted to prescribe heavy weight loss medication, she asked for one last chance, 3 months. And the only thing she changed during those 3 months was her breakfast. Her lunch stayed the same. Her dinner stayed the same. And the result, after 4 weeks, 3 kilos were gone. After 8 weeks, 7 kilos. And after exactly 12 weeks, she had lost precisely 12 kilos. Her waist circumference shrank from 96 to 87 centimeters. If you are over 50, stuck in the trap of barely eating anything and still gaining weight, and if you feel like your own body is betraying you, then this video is exactly for you. Don't worry, I'm not going to suggest the same old, boring recipes like oatmeal or chicken smoothies. The secret lies in a completely different biological mechanism that I am about to reveal to you. But after 50, it's much more about hormones, specifically insulin. This is the hormone that regulates your blood sugar. It is the ultimate master key that decides whether your body stores fat or burns fat. When you get between 7 and 9 hours of sleep at night, your body goes through its longest natural fasting period of the day. During this time, your liver is working at full throttle. Your cells are repairing themselves, and your insulin levels drop to their lowest, calmest point of the day. This is the perfect state. Right now, your body becomes more sensitive to insulin again and activates its natural fat-burning mode, especially in the belly area. But let's look at what we often do to our bodies right after waking up. A slice of white bread with jam, a bowl of cornflakes with milk, a few cookies with a latte, sweet pastries, or even a glass of orange juice that you thought was healthy. Instantly, your pancreas has to work in overdrive to pump out massive amounts of insulin to bring your blood sugar back down. After the age of 50, this sudden spike in insulin triggers 3 disastrous chain reactions that you probably have no idea about. First, it completely blocks your body's fat burning process for the next 6 to 8 hours. Your body is forced to burn sugar instead of tapping into those stubborn fat reserves. Second, insulin sends a radical distress signal to immediately store this energy as fat in the belly region. And third, just 2 to 3 hours later, when insulin levels crash back down, you suffer a massive craving attack, an intense craving for fast carbs. You reach for another cookie or a sweet coffee, and this destructive cycle starts all over again. The real issue is that our insulin sensitivity drops drastically after 50. Experts call this insulin resistance. Your body simply doesn't burn energy as efficiently as it did at 30. That is precisely why the moment you break your overnight fast, meaning breakfast, sets the absolute tone for the entire day. If you take the first step in the wrong direction here, your metabolism will be blocked for the rest of the day. Imagine that at 7 a.m., instead of setting off a sugar bomb, you send your body the exact opposite, a signal of deep calm, deep fullness, and absolute stability. A breakfast that doesn't cause your insulin levels to rise at all, keeps your blood sugar completely flat for 4 to 5 hours, tackles cravings at the root, and allows your body to keep burning fat as if you were still asleep. This breakfast is scrambled eggs paired with avocado. The miracle here isn't magic. It's pure nutritional science. Eggs are one of the most complete foods on the planet, especially for people in the second half of life. They contain protein with the highest biological value, which the body can absorb almost entirely to protect your muscle mass. Eggs provide essential choline for the brain and liver, lutein to protect your eyesight, and valuable vitamin B12. 2 eggs provide about 14 grams of high-quality protein. This triggers the release of 3 extremely powerful satiety hormones in your body: cholecystokinin, peptide Y, and GLP-1. Remember, GLP-1 is the exact hormone that the pharmaceutical industry is artificially copying today to make those extremely expensive weight loss shots. But your body can produce this hormone itself, completely free of charge, if you give it the right raw material with the egg. The avocado complements all of this with monounsaturated fatty acids, which are excellent for your cardiovascular system, similar to olive oil, but in a more compact form that keeps you full longer. A single avocado also provides up to 10 grams of fiber and a massive amount of potassium, even more than a banana, which is optimal for blood pressure. When the protein from the egg meets the good fats and fiber of the avocado, they form the perfect trio. They stabilize your blood sugar levels and prevent any insulin spikes. You will be full of energy and won't feel a shred of hunger until lunchtime. However, nearly 80% of the people listening to this right now will immediately run to the kitchen and fail. They make 2 critical mistakes: the wrong side dishes and the wrong preparation. When it comes to ingredients, there is a strict rule. You need exactly 2 eggs, half a ripe avocado, no more, so you don't overload your digestive system. A pinch of sea salt or Himalayan salt, some black pepper, and a small teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil for the pan. Absolutely do not add milk, cheese, bacon, or sausage. Do not eat any bread or cookies with it. And do not drink any fruit juice. Every single one of these ingredients destroys the hormonal stability we want to achieve. The critical point lies in the preparation. Most people tend to crank up the heat and fry the eggs until they are brown and bone dry. This is a fatal mistake. High temperatures destroy the delicate lutein and vitamins in the yolk. If the yolk is cooked completely hard, it slows down digestion in a negative way. The body then releases far less of those vital fullness hormones. Instead, do it the right way. Turn the stove down to the lowest setting. Add the teaspoon of olive oil to a non-stick pan when it's just lukewarm. Whisk the 2 eggs with salt and pepper and pour them in. Use a silicone spatula and slowly push the egg together into large folds. Please do not stir wildly. After about 2 minutes, when the egg takes shape but is still moist, creamy, glossy, and slightly runny, take the pan off the heat immediately. The residual heat from the pan will finish cooking the egg perfectly while you transfer it to the plate. Lay the half avocado in slices next to it. The entire process takes exactly 3 minutes. Before you get started, there are a few medical advisories you absolutely must hear. If you belong to the group of people whose cholesterol levels are extremely sensitive to diet, and your doctor has forbidden you from eating eggs, talk to them first. The same applies if you have advanced kidney disease and need to restrict protein. If you have diabetes and inject insulin, this low-carb breakfast can lower your blood sugar more than usual. In this case, your doctor will need to adjust your medication dosage. If you take diuretics for high blood pressure, you should also discuss the high potassium content of the avocado with your doctor to avoid any interactions. Once all medical safety factors are cleared, your roadmap is to consistently stick to this breakfast over a period of 12 weeks. This applies to weekdays just as much as weekends. Consistency is exactly what your body needs right now to completely reprogram your internal biological clock. To achieve maximum results, there are 3 incredibly simple, yet extremely powerful bonus rules you should combine. Starting tomorrow. Rule 1. Eat slowly. Do not wolf down the egg in 5 big bites. Take at least 10 minutes for your breakfast. Chewing thoroughly releases additional fullness hormones and gives your brain the time it needs to register the food signal. Rule 2. Go for a walk after lunch. Instead of exercising in the morning, take 10 to 20 minutes for a relaxed walk right after lunch. Your working muscles will immediately absorb the sugar from the meal as energy, without your pancreas having to pump out extra insulin for it. Rule 3. Close the kitchen at 8:30 p.m. Finish all food intake before 8:30 in the evening. Those late-night snacks in front of the TV are the invisible enemy that completely destroys the hormonal groundwork of your new breakfast the next morning. Within the first 2 weeks, you will already feel noticeable changes. Those mid-morning cravings will vanish, and your energy will stay steady without that heavy, sluggish feeling after eating. From week 3 to week 6, your clothes will start to feel noticeably looser. And from week 7 to week 12, even the most stubborn belly fat will melt away. Even your sleep will become deeper because stable blood sugar during the day massively improves sleep quality at night. Your body after the age of 50 is not a broken system. It is simply reacting with absolute precision to the wrong signals you have been giving it for many years. It's time to send the right, clear signal every morning. Write the word breakfast in the comments if you are fully committed to taking this path starting tomorrow. And be honest with yourself. What have you mostly been eating in the morning up until now? Facing the truth is the first step toward change. See you in the next video.